What is it?
What thing?
Are we live? Oh,
The thing I was talking about?
Chair.
Yeah.
I'll text it to you.
Okay. It's like, but wait, I don't know what this is.
Sorry, I had to mute myself really quickly to make sure my dog's.
See me throwing a ball for mine, trying to keep her distracted.
Oh, good. But hello, all. Good evening.
Hi. Yeah, I'm
doing
sorry.
Well. Because normally Ronnie does that, but I think he's getting bombarded by messages. So hi, everybody. Welcome on in.
Yes,
So sorry about that. How's everybody?
I was answering Christy, and then I got several messages, other messages. So yeah, hi if you're here. Good Lord. It's an eventful start, I'll tell you that. We do have someone that's going to occupy the empty seat soon. But she asked after she left to start without her, so she'll be back. We're back to a regular scheduled D&D session. Last week we joined the Summer Siege with our it was called Comrades Free Fire, where our players were stranded in the future, in the near future after a cataclysmic event. Sorry, I got another message, but that's okay. It's important to the gameplay. But it was a lot of fun, and since the one that was missing last week is gone right now, we'll just go ahead and mention that there will be far less dog grenading in this. The dog survived.
One hit point, but he survived. Good boy.
The pup survived. Don't worry. He was the goodest boy. And now those characters have a lifelong friend. -1. I'm kidding. He doesn't know what happened.
I love it.
Oh, yeah.
He just knows the guy that was
abusing him
that was mean to him went boom.
There's just suddenly pink mist in front of him. I'm like, oh.
If you're wondering what we're talking about, hey, it's on our video on demand. You can go back and watch it. It was a rather traumatic event that turned out to be really funny.
But it's gonna have bad about it.
We can mention that because the other one's not here. Otherwise, we'd never play D&D. So we will be having another session of a Summer Siege session at the end of the month. And this past Thursday, I was joined finally. I had to even switch laptops to be able to do it. I was joined by my friend Hassel Butcher, and we talked about Castles and Crusades and Amazing Adventures and the Siege system. It was really a lot of fun. He's a good dude. I've known him for a long time, and he got back into gaming just like I did when he was stationed in Germany. So now that being said, he has his son into it as well. So he himself is going to start GMing Castles and Crusades. He's going to be the castle keeper for his son and his son's friends soon. And I was like, that's the way to cut your teeth on GMing is, a bunch of 10 to 12-year-olds, So it's a brave man, but it's going to be a lot of fun. Other than that, yeah, as far as the Summer of Siege, there's a lot of cool streams going on. Please, tune in. You can find them at Troll Lord Games, like it just about everywhere on social media. If you look up Troll Lord Games or Siege Engine, anything like that, including ours. So, that being said, we're gonna keep rolling. Bexley will return when Bexley returns. She's already told me that, so don't worry, we're not leaving her out. Any questions pertaining to the game once again before we start? Cool. All right. You all have returned to Sigil after effectively retrieving the fifth. This is the fifth rod piece? Yes, the fifth piece of the Rod of Seven Parts. You all have you're over halfway there. And Mordenkainen is tirelessly researching on how to join these parts together and be able to use it against Vecna. The other two of the Wizards 3, Lady Illustrial and Tasha, have retired for the evening after Tasha gave a primarily out of character gentle word to Bexley, I believe is who it was. And when I say out of character, it's pretty out of character. She's not a pleasant person. Which leads us stream friendly, yes. Pleasant, no. Leaving you all to your next steps. They told you to get some rest because there is more to come. I believe they mentioned a debriefing as well coming soon. So with that being said, you all are standing about the common room. Of course, there is those bottles of liquor, different alcohols around you, and if you're so choose your rooms await. Other than that, found it, got it. Stupid bug. As a party, I'm going to ask you all, what do y'all do from now? What do y'all do now? Where do y'all go from here?
Is it late in Sigil? I guess there's no real but
there is. I mean, you know that there is. There are the hours are 12 days and the nights are 12 days because they work on a 24-hour cycle. I know it's been a while since we've actually done day and night here, but going way back in the Wayback Machine into my notes here, it's close to but not quite dusk, which it isn't sunlight or moonlight, but they just call it peak and anti-peak. So you're close to like anti-peak would what we'd be known as like midnight. So it's close to that dusk leading into anti-peak. And peak would be like noon.
maybe we should just get rest and start fresh in the morning because I also have at least about 5 hours worth of work to make my medicine.
Okay,
It's up to you.
I need some. I know I need.
I need to find Steve. He's been a good boy while we were away.
Steve's room is in the process of being cleaned once again. It seems that Steve doesn't really have a real grasp on time. So if you're gone for 15 minutes here, you could be gone a week somewhere else in another plane. But either way, it's kind of like when you leave your dog to take out the trash and come back, and it runs up to you like you've been gone 3 months. Same thing. But he usually greets you with a brief hiss of like, "Who the frick do you think you are?"
I'm the bacon man, I say.
Yeah.
Pull out some bacon.
That bacon is getting moldy, bro.
Yeah.
He doesn't care. He's a giant lizard. He'll eat it.
Yep. He eats
and
carrion. I've seen him.
Yeah. He eats half. But with that, usually with a treat, he is brought back to a more docile state, an accepting state. And I know your all's rapport has grown, so he hasn't quite imprinted on you yet, but he does recognize you as someone he can trust.
I'll do some animal training in the downtime.
Okay.
I have to wait until there's to get head from the apothecary. Almost forgot the word. So
Do you want to go shopping, or do you want to ask one of the porters to get it?
Would you mind being able to run out to the apothecary?
There are several around.
Give them. I need 4. I'll put it. Running out some 5.
Okay. Oh, okay. They will most definitely. This one is a younger half-orc, young half-orc male. He just looks at the gold pieces like, "Be right back."
Thank you.
Walks out, and you never see him again.
I know, right?
Kid.
And begins the quest of hunting down this orc.
For the 5 gold pieces that he stole.
I just have to mention that once to Ren, and I don't even have to finish the whole story. Someone took money. Okay, who is it? We're going. Who's dying?
Who? Yeah.
Yeah.
I heft my bag and go it smells really heavy, and I pull out the rocks that I have, and I was like, why do I have these? I was like, are these? I was like, I don't know anything about rocks. They look cool.
Where did you get your rocks? I forget.
Legit, we found them in a chest along with that +2 short sword when we were dealing with Strahd. Legit spot.
That's right.
Did not go into the ground and be like, man, rocks.
I've seen
Just
y'all
walking
do
down the
crazier
road.
things.
Yeah. Fair.
Just look at them, look at Zen. I was like, you lived underground. Or Quetz. It seems like something you would know. Hold them out to y'all.
They never lived.
What? Ronnie?
Fight that out.
I don't think he ever lived underground. I was trying not to be meta about it, but
No, I was thinking the same thing.
I'll take the pretty rocks if you want to give them to me.
And then hand over this handful of rocks and
is that the same chest you found the The chess set.
Yes, and like the piece of black cloth, and like yeah, all that.
The eye patch
Yep.
and the money and the pouch made of skin.
You know, just common household fun items.
Yeah.
Give me a nature check there, Quest, to look at it.
A nature check, he says. Okie dokies. Oh,
Please tell me it's stuff to make black powder.
right. All right.
That'd
That's
be awesome.
going to be a 21.
You can chip away the outside of this. They're not just rocks. It's actually 3 pieces of. There's three rocks, right? In the black cloth.
I just wrote rocks.
The black.
It's 3 pieces of cut jade.
Ooh.
Pretty sizable pieces.
I'll chip them with precipitation, like mage hand, and clean them in the air as they spin and sparkle, and then I'll mage hand like chuck them back at you. Probably worth it.
Catch him.
It's an magic underhand toss. Don't worry, you're fine. Plus, you're a rogue. Don't you have dexterity? Like,
I was gonna say,
Make
yeah,
a dex check or make a dex roll. Natural 1.
why?
she
Oh,
has it in her
wait.
eye. Ah!
I rolled pretty damn low, so I rolled a 5. I was like, I can't. Like, what is it plus dex? I was like, what is it plus 5? So I rolled like a 10.
Oh, you catch him. It's not pretty, but you catch him.
I fumble a little, do a little juggle. Yep, 10. Oof. Dex for a rogue.
And a ranger. So you do have some precious jade.
Congratulations.
Like, I'm glad I took them. I was like, they've been sitting in my bag forever. I thought they were just rocks.
You thought.
I was really hoping that maybe it was something that we could use to make some black powder, make some bombs.
For some reason, I didn't write it down. Who has the eye patch?
I have it.
Okay.
Robin's got like the black cloth.
That the rocks came in.
Do I? I don't even have that marked down.
Yeah, you have the folded piece of black cloth.
Well,
Oh no! Well, okay, so
they were folded into the cloth. Like someone took out and they folded the cloth over each piece of
got
jade.
it.
I was gonna say, like, I swear, like, I don't have anything.
Robin, you now have 3 black handkerchiefs.
I guess due to because of where we were at with it, it's like, do I get any of the heebie-jeebies off of this stuff?
Nope.
Okay, I'm gonna burn it. Because who knows?
Bacteria.
Toss it in the fire.
Interplanar bacteria.
As they burn, you watch his spirits go. Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
know, right?
All right. You said you needed time, Bexley. Are you retreating to your room? Yes, you are, or yes, you are?
Yes, I am.
Okay. You other 4. As time kind of, moves on a little bit, you all watch Bexley retreat to her living quarters here in the tower. What are y'all doing for the rest of your evening?
Or drink.
Or drink. Which one you drinking?
Colton Schwill?
Fire Swill.
Fire
Yeah, Tilton Fire Swill. You are used to this, so I will not require a Constitution saving throw right now.
Oh, hey, it was just delayed.
What was the
I was
trigger
wondering,
word for it?
pour a glass, but Ronnie had to say it. I guess it
Oh.
took it a moment to transcribe it.
Would
Oh.
anyone else like to pour a drink?
Yeah. There was a drow or just a generic Underdark like mushroom wine before.
Yep, still there.
Yeah.
Full
I'll
bottle.
pour some of that. Put a few drops of poison in it.
Okay.
I'm
Con
still
saving
working
throw.
on that. Okay. 19.
Okay. Getting better.
All right. Well, 5 down, 2 to go, and somewhere on material, somewhere in Faerun, there's a severed hand and missing eye that we have to find at some point.
How do we find those?
Hopefully, one of the 3 big shots will tell us. 'Cause I don't think I know anybody that would be able to track that down easily, and wouldn't be tempted to steal it for themselves. Or sell it to the highest bidder.
Fair. But it seems like more of a early evening, I guess. So just get up in the morning, do some shopping.
Assuming we're not told to immediately run off to another plane as soon as we wake up.
Too bad, so sad, not happening because I've got to make this thing. I don't want everybody. I know we could rely on healing spells and potions. They don't seem to have the same a small pain and then that.
Do we also just now have a werewolf traveling with us? We've had a werewolf traveling with us this whole time and we just never knew?
Pretty
Yeah,
fair,
pretty
but
much. I guess.
It doesn't seem that surprising. I mean, she was in a blood cocoon.
I mean,
I
it makes
feel
sense.
like
Fisher
blood
says-
cocoons and werewolves don't typically go together. I could be wrong.
Actually, it was a chrysalis. I'm just kidding.
Where was the wings?
Wasn't
Do you,
it?
do you think she transformed because of that, or was it before that? Sound like it was before.
I mean, from the sounds of things, it was always there.
But that she did not wolf out something.
That's what I was so surprised about. We just never did anybody else suspect that before it happened?
No.
No.
Ronnie, were there ever any weird signs that we were just overlooking in hindsight?
Stuff like that.
Kept
I
scratching.
mean, you would have had to actively look for, and no one ever had a reason to look for.
Real
Hmm.
quickly, something that I've been meaning to do now we're at the downtime. I've been do it for the last couple of months. I've never had any of your special berries. Moodman.
Funny that you should say that.
No.
I pull out my bottle of the berry infused Fey wine. Little magical label appears on it with prestidigitation. It says Starlight Manifesto. And yeah. You want to take a trip?
Yes, let's go. What are somewhere safe?
Yeah, we could go somewhere. There's a padded room somewhere, right?
It's all marble, man.
Yep. I mean, I'm
That'll
not
be
worried.
bloody
I
messes.
could just levitate.
God, you gave a cat essentially the equivalent of what? A mixture that we're screaming.
Catnip.
Catnip. Yes, thank you. I was trying to think of it appropriate.
Your eyes just go like hugely dilated, like
Yeah, right. Yeah.
with
It's
some
just
boots
all
big.
black.
Yeah.
Actually, I was gonna have a little the ask. This was already on. More than
Oh.
welcome. Join me.
Yes. Let's go. I definitely want to join.
I don't think we
Oh
can
no!
else.
Oh
You
no!
shook early.
Everyone's welcome if they want to. Oh no!
We lost Spiky, Urquhart.
Did we set a DC for that?
You
The 25.
you did when we were like level 3,
That's what I thought.
but
There's a lot of notes that I didn't bring tonight because that's way back over a year ago. Confused.
you went back on OBS, Mikey,
I am.
and back here. Yep, back in both places.
So, you're taking a drink of this. You've already downed your Shelton Fire Swill, which is not going to do much for the tolerance of this. Sweet, with a little bit of a bitter aftertaste. Just a hint. Give me a con save.
Okay.
Is this your first time ever? You've never done this, right?
Correct. It's something Robin's meaning to do, but the first time he's ever been like, "Oh, we're not in battle. We're not away. We're not doing something we have to do." You know, like, it's not a good time.
Are you above at your half of your HP?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and just do a straight con save.
Like, why? And I'm guessing this doesn't fall under like poison, right? I rolled really well. I only have a +3 to my
Oh no.
con saving throw. I know. Sorry, I left my door open because it's hot and humid, and also one of the dogs
Aw.
came on in to say hi. Looking up. Anyway, sorry. That is a 21. Hopefully, it's a good trip. So that means a good trip.
It takes about an hour for it. It takes about an hour for it to actually kick in.
You'll start
It's
to
very
feel your
mild
tongue
trip.
swell a little.
I will say you now have a greater idea of what the Feywild looks like.
All right.
The good side of the Feywild.
For safety, we can retire to the little extra dimensional rock pocket. But there's padded couches there. You can you just roll out on. Yeah.
You see Robin just start taking off all his clothes, and we're like, no.
My intent with this one is to go a little bit deeper in my trip. So on top of drinking wine, I'll also pull out my jug of paste of fermented goodberry itself and apply a little bit to my forehead as I wish to commune with nature a little bit deeper.
Con save.
I got the intro light. Trip light.
The trip light, yeah.
Yep. Which I think for the first time, I think that's fair.
Yeah, right? I got a 26. I'm also going to utilize the Gem of True Sight I gaze into the ether, the astral sea.
I mean, you see really pretty things. I'm not sure what your goal of this is.
I'm trying to suffuse myself into the fabric of my circle of druidic power.
Trying to have an existential crisis, or
That's, yeah, not a crisis, but more of just like a deeper understanding. Trying to be less quets and be more one with the universe.
I'm going to say this because of the very good con save. You have a very relaxing time. You don't drive deeper, and it doesn't drive you mad. Like deeper, as in like trying to become one with the plane. You know, the universe or anything like that. But it's very nice. It's relaxing, and it gives you a better understanding of where and how you could achieve how you could achieve this in the future as well.
I'm going to try to just let the augury and the portents kind of flow, whatever visions may come, as I shift into my starry form and hover over the ground a little bit, right in front of the light source, so that to Robin, he's getting a full disco ball, like it's full of stars kind of moment as the light shines through my translucent body of starlight.
All right.
And then I'll curl myself into a little ball like I'm in 0G and start spinning the disco ball.
Ren, what are you doing?
Just gonna watch this like
They're in the extra dimensional space.
Yeah.
You can always just tap on the rock and get in if you want. It's shaving a haircut. That's the secret
I'm
power.
holding the rock, looking at Zed, being like, we could have so much fun with this.
You just see like a little disco light coming out of it the whole time.
You know, I've heard of these things called magic 8-balls, where if you shake them, they'll give you an answer to a question.
Gravity in this dimension doesn't affect our pocket. Go for it.
I go over to like one of the bottles of wine and just shove it in one of the bottles.
Ronnie, does that enhance my trip? Nice jumping into that bottle.
Like
It
slowly
becomes a
builds it.
nightmare scenario now.
Just don't drink it, whatever you do.
It's gonna be real awkward coming back out of that rock.
Uh-huh.
Shatter the bottle. Zen, what are you doing?
Well, I've got my poisoned wine, and I've got a book that I bought 2 planar trips ago that I haven't gotten a chance to read.
Which one is that?
The book about Vecna.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
That was something
So, you know,
peaceful.
I'm gonna take my poisoned wine. I was told not to be too public about having this book, so I'm gonna go find
yeah, you
a
will.
somewhat private space to read. Friend, you're welcome to join me. I'm going to go read up on our enemy.
I'll
And I'm taking the bottle with me. And he takes the bottle of the Underdark mushroom wine.
join you a little bit because I actually have my own books to read, so that's actually not a bad idea. And then grab one of the bottles of Elvish wine, and then go grab the other bottle that I had already bought as well, and then try to go find Tasha.
She will have been downstairs in the more I don't want to say more lavish area, but it is a little. There is another. Are you going right now? You're leaving Zen to read his book.
Yeah.
Okay. As you kind of wander downstairs and you wander around, there is another like sitting room that's a little more posh, we'll say, a little more comfortable, and that is where she is sipping her wine in a large cushioned chair.
Robin's just jealous he didn't get invited to the VIP lounge.
Oh, but sorry for I have headphones on. You have control, and I just have to put them down.
You're fine. Go for it.
I'll tentatively walk in and just like gauge the mood, how she's feeling.
And she just kind of looks, like, kind of swirls her wand around and then looks at you and goes, yes.
Can I offer you a refill?
And she gives you that look as in, how do I say this? She looks at you with that look that says, what I have is way better than what you know. And gives you a, of what?
Well, this is something we would drink at least at home where I'm from. I was like, if I could offer you a taste of, and it's like the Fey wine that I brought.
And she
Like,
just
let me get this.
drains her glass and says, and holds it out to you without saying a word.
Try to uncork it with my -1 strength. I'm sure is an awkward process before pouring it in.
You have a dagger on you, so you can.
Stab it. Oh, that's even better.
Yeah.
Just like stab at it. That's not at all gonna go wrong. Please don't try this at home.
Please don't. Yeah.
Well, please.
Treat it like a champagne ball and just cut the top off.
Oh yeah, I just like go the. Like, cut it
Okay,
off.
then that would require just a dexterity roll.
I rolled so well the last time. Please roll better. Oh, that's so much better.
Okay.
22.
Oh, with that, you take your dagger out and you flip it around a little bit, and you just hear the cork. It doesn't shoot off because it's not pressurized. It's not under, like, it just goes, and just onto the floor in front of you, and you're like, ta-da,
Hey, trick.
and then she just gives you one of these.
Fill it up as much as like
Well. See if this is, and she sniffs it and swirls it around and then takes a sip. Not bad, I suppose.
I feel like that's high
This is
praise coming from
The
you.
best that your family could offer or had. I suppose this will do. And she sips again. She goes, now, is that it?
I had a question, and I think you might be the person with your endless knowledge and your wisdom. I have questions regarding that dream. I know that you're already aware of the dream I had of our companion who's lost. In him reaching out, is there anything I can do to reach out the other way?
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh. I knew this was coming. And I have reliable talent now. Yay!
Oh, yeah, you do.
I needed that because it was a 5.
Oh,
So instead, it turns into a 21.
21. Okay.
Sorry.
Oh no.
Well, you make a wonderful argument. I have more important things to do than to interpret dreams for your brood that you brought. Not your brood, but you all of you. This companion who was important to you at one time, or is now, it doesn't. I mean, that's your business. It was so
And this is when I pull out the other bottle of wine, set it down, and go, have you never lost anybody close to you?
Okay, make another persuasion check, and I'll give you advantage on this one for pulling out a second bottle of wine.
Oh, I'm
Have
gonna add a
officially
natural.
made Tasha an absolute lush in this, apparently.
You always gave her a glass of wine every time we saw her.
That's true.
25.
Oh, okay. She eyes the other bottle and she looks at you and takes a sip of the wine that's in her glass and says, leave the bottles. Ask your question.
Well, is there any magic or any way to communicate with somebody through the dream space? Or to be able to maybe track them?
Meanwhile, Wetz is like an open this out there. Father, the sleeper has awakened.
Is Robin just sitting in the corner, just like, whoa,
Yeah, that sounds about right.
stroking his tail? It's so soft.
All right.
Okay.
Pretty dog hair and cat fur. I remember that now. Like I was holding a Vex transformed.
Oh, yeah.
She was a puffball.
We'll get you a brush later. We'll brush your fur out.
She looks around. She has a bag next to. She retrieves a bag that's sitting next to the chair, and she opens up, and it's a very well, has a few decorations on it, gems and things like that. But you can recognize it as a bag of holding. And she reaches in and produces a scroll. And she looks at you and says, now, with this, they would have to be on the same plane of existence. The spell is called Dream. A said target is asleep. Could appear in their dreams. Converse with them, as long as they remain asleep. And you can do so for around a minute. Being the messenger that is casting this spell, you can also shape the environment, landscapes, trees, objects, images. And whether the conversation goes well or not, you can stay for the full minute, or you can just emerge from your trance at any time that ends the spell. And your target, the receiver, will remember everything that was in the dream. You can make it as lovely as you want or as terrifying as you want. But there comes, with it being terrifying, there becomes a bit of a limitation. It can be up to 10 words, and they do take harm from this. So, if you want to contact someone through their dreams, you can do so with this spell.
But I can only say 10 words that may...
If you're trying to cause harm to them and scare them.
Oh.
Otherwise, you can speak for a minute freely. You just want to have a little conversation.
I have many skills that I've flashed the dagger. I was like, I don't know if magic is something I'm as proficient in. Is it something I would be able to cast myself, or would require one of my friends to help?
All you would have to do is read the words on the scroll.
because I've seen how wrong this can go before.
Take a handful of sand. You say the words and you make the motions. And basically, she's telling you there's verbal, somatic, and material components to this. And see what happens. Now, if you have someone else cast it, then they are the messenger, not you. You said you wanted to be the messenger, or that's what I gleaned from our conversation. So you can try. We know the weave can be unforgiving if you mess with it without training. But it can also be forgiving if you can do it right.
There's no guarantee he's on this plane, unfortunately. Right? I'm taking.
You are outside the planes here. Any plane that you travel to, you will be taking a gamble. You're on Sigil, dear. Or haven't you realized that? You're outside of time and space itself. So unless he is wandering around the Grand Bazaar or the lower wards or anything like that, I would say you're a bit out of luck trying to contact him. And if you try to contact him any other way or try to shift to him, teleport to him, and anything like that, that's a no-go as well. The only places that can teleport you anywhere are from us or other designated areas that the Lady of Pain has deemed necessary.
I'll bow my head in thanks and say I feel like I owe you another bottle of wine for this.
Okay, you cut out.
Oh, did you?
Part of that.
Oh,
You did, yeah.
you didn't miss anything. I'm just offering her another bottle of wine as
A third?
No, I don't have a third bottle on me. I was like, I'm telling her, I feel like I owe her a third. I feel like I owe you another bottle of wine for this.
No, this is fine. I have two. And I have, and she moves her hand, and you see like a drape open up, and there's a whole like shelf full of bottles behind her. And she goes,
"Oh no,
I'm well stocked." Now, if that will be it, I have things to do. And she takes a sip.
I'll leave the room and just start muttering, how is she not drunk all the time?
I wish you're not dead from.
Lesser or greater restoration, babies.
She's like,
You know what? Yep, there you go. That makes sense. That tracks.
Okay. She gave you a spell scroll that has dream. It is... Oh, I'm sorry. It takes a minute to cast it. I was looking at it. There's a special duration on the time. So...
I believe it lasts for as long as the target remains
As long as
asleep,
you... Yeah,
or
as long
until
as
you
he's-
end it.
As long as the target is asleep or you end it, so you could be there for a while. Sorry, I was looking at the casting time is 1 minute. So she told you wrong. She was drunk.
But you gain no benefit from the rest.
No. Well, that's if you decide to, like, that's if
you
want
stay
to
the
make...
whole time, if you stay a full 8
Oh
hours,
yeah, if you
don't
stay
get
the whole
rest.
time, neither one of you get rest. Well, the sleeper does. You don't.
Yeah.
Now, if you try to make it terrifying, they make a wisdom saving throw, and if they fail, target gains no benefit from its rest, and it takes 3d6 psychic damage when it wakes up.
ooh, fun. But I can't, it sounded like I can't use it here, or am I in
Not
like...
here.
Yeah, I was like,
You'd have to be on a plane of existence.
okay. Well, I have plenty of other books to read as well, so I'm gonna go join Zen and just kind of like stare into space while trying to read a book.
Zen, are you cracking open that book?
Yeah,
As you
sipping on
begin,
poisoned wine.
as you begin reading, instant existential dread fills your body, or begins to fill your body. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as you begin reading this book.
Is this against being charmed?
Nope.
Okay. Oh boy. That is
Well, hold on.
I slap you if
Let me look at it.
you feel it.
I don't know. I rolled pretty good. I just don't know if it's good enough. I feel like it's not going to be good enough because I don't have that great of a bonus.
You just hear echo throughout the.
No. Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh,
No.
Bobbity quits again.
Ew. Just what you got?
17, 19.
19. Okay. You're able to push that fear down. It just there's a lot of things that aren't right with this. It basically, as you start reading it, you are gaining the understanding of who Vecna really is. And you're reading the beginnings of a lich who, as you know, is seeking God at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Give me just a straight intelligence check.
That's only a 9.
9.
Wait, I'm gonna send you a thing.
Okay,
Question.
send me a thing. Send me a question. It's gonna say a present? We like our texts, our secrets here at Misfits and Miscreants.
Literally secret old tower.
They do. They do.
Did you guys actually take the? Did either of you actually take the rock mentioned with you?
Oh, it's in the bottle, remember?
Yeah. Where's the bottle?
Rin had it.
Where's the bottle?
It's in Tasha's. No, I was like, it's still in the same room that Zen's in.
We're about to magic school.
Oh no,
us.
Zen left that room. He was told not to read this book in public.
It's
So
still
he's
in
not
that
there
room.
anymore.
Like,
okay, that's much
brush your
better.
credentials.
You said intelligence, correct?
Correct.
21.
Okay. Give me a moment.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest with you, I forgot about this book.
I've been trying to read that book every time we've come back from a plane.
It's true. And you just haven't been able to yet, have you?
It was right up there. It ended up being the same as those poison glands. Every time I finally sat down to do it, I got distracted. But it's okay. Zen is now learning to become a lich. He'll be the next big problem.
You have unlimited funds, right? Most part.
So, Terrace, I'm going to send this to you on Discord. A message through Discord because I'm copying it straight from notes to you, and my computer does not like WhatsApp. And one more, you are learning who Vecna truly is.
Very probably best one level power out of all of us.
Also,
Okay. Oh, there's
Also-
more?
there's more. Because you rolled really well.
Ren just finds Zen completely absorbed into this book he's reading.
I look around and realize you didn't bring the bottle of wine with the magic rock in it and be like, no.
Oh, that's the complete wrong person.
Flying, enjoying the starry sky. They're like, maybe I started going into that without even to, because now that you said that, I now can parallel.
I can find twice inside.
Lamar Burton.
LeVar?
Oh, did I say Lamar?
Yes,
Oh,
you
yes.
did.
LeVar.
Apology. Yeah, Lamar.
Apology accepted.
I'm sure he was offended.
I was offended for it.
Fine, Jordy.
There you go. All right, one more and we're done. Sorry, this is great stream material of me just sending lore.
You know what? This is just where I just start like chucking things at Zen's face.
Make some attack rolls for whatever you're throwing.
What do I have? Rocks. I have rocks. No.
You have those hunks of jade you're going to throw
I know,
at his head.
it like bounces off. I'm like, oh, it must be a really good book.
Okay.
Mhm.
Is this the point where something bounces off my head because Ren's
Yep.
throwing things at me?
As you're sitting there, you feel just a smallish cushion from one of the chairs just poof off your head.
Really? Really?
You look like you needed to take a break.
I mean, you're not wrong. Everything about this is terrible. By which I mean, in comparison to everything we have seen so far, I honestly might think this is worse.
I thought you got a really terrible new book that you were not into. But what is this? What is
Oh
this?
no, and he'll hold it up so she can see the title of it,
Oh no. What did you learn?
which I don't believe I ever actually got beyond it being a history of Vecna.
I didn't give you the title,
No.
so let's just make it up. No, I'm kidding. I have it. History of the Undying King.
Well, for starters, you know how we were under the impression that we're going after a man who wants to be a god?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, no, he already did that.
So he already is a god? We missed
Yeah.
this.
Yes.
Oh. How are we supposed to take down a god?
Hey, Ronnie, has it been done? I feel like this is
Hey.
an obvious question, but it's been done before, correct? People have gotten together and taken down gods.
Yeah.
It's been done before. Don't know how, but
We crash into
Thank-
one in the astral sea.
thankfully he's only considered a god on, well, where he's from.
On his plane.
Yes. Speaking of, do you know anything about the plane of Earth? I swear, if that's just pronounced Earth, I'm gonna be so mad.
It's Earth.
It is pronounced Earth, isn't it, Ronnie?
It is pronounced.
Tell me, what do you know about the planet ER?
Is this like blue green, like place? Like
OERTH. To be fair, you can also pronounce it Oith.
Oi?
wait,
We
yeah, that's worse.
You can also pronounce it dirt. So it
Or
means
Earth. Or
just like
Aerith.
dirt.
How about
I
Aerith?
like Aerith. I
Aerith.
like Aerith.
Aerith.
You ever heard of the plane of Aerith?
Have I? But I would assume no.
You can make a history check, but it's going to be a high DC.
She said history,
And I
but I
also,
like.
because I imagine, yeah, just to see if I've heard of it before reading this. No. Well,
you
actually,
roll?
because I got a good history bonus. That's a 17.
Oh, I rolled 16.
I rolled a 4.
Dang.
I rolled a 5, but I'm proficient in it.
Expertise.
Through classes that I'm going to say backgrounds taking into account of your backgrounds, certain schooling or research, you've heard of another place in the prime material plane called gray space. And Aerith could be a part of that gray space, you think. But yeah, we'll say that gray space also included realm space, which is the world of Toril, Ural's world. So that could be, I mean, it could also, like, there's multiple places, multiple systems out there where this could also exist. Another plane of existence, another, solar system, anything like that. Y'all are getting into some heavy stuff here.
Heavy.
So, yeah. He's a man who became a king, became a god. Well, he's a man who became a wizard, became a king, became a god, was betrayed by his general, and somewhere across the multiverse, he's missing a hand, an eye, and the sword that took both. Scattered somewhere across the multiverse.
Is there a name for that sword?
So based on this book, sort of Kaz. K-A-S. Also, the general was a vampire, so there's a chance he's still out there as well. Somewhere.
You don't think Kaz is the same vampire we've already met? It's just a different name. Okay.
If you're asking me, do I think Strahd and Kaz are the same person? I'm pretty sure
Yes.
no.
Yeah, Rin, you would already hazard a guess to that. If the vampire that you all faced was supposedly powerful enough to stop that at one time, there's no way he was the same one you all faced down.
I mean, he could have been weakened from his fight with Vecna.
Gone to hiding. Rebranded
But-
himself.
But no.
Started a new
Don't
life
think they're the
in a
same
new
person.
city.
Are there any tips on how to take him down or anything to watch out for the people that did face him before?
Well, I'd say we could go ask them, but according to this, everyone's dead.
Well, that doesn't bode well for us.
No, it does not. Based on this, he killed all the other wizards that he trained near. And then he became a king for a few centuries, got betrayed by his general, and their fight destroyed the kingdom. Also, I feel like going to the plane where he is still actively a god might not be in our best interest quite yet.
I would agree with that. Be great if we could have him face him on a different plane then. Whether or not that makes a difference.
Maybe there's some way we can get in touch with this Kaz. Based on this book, the only thing keeping him going is a desire to kill Vecna. So,
I mean, vampires apparently already love me as a fiance, so
yeah, I don't think marrying him is going to be a requirement to convince him to help us kill his old
it
boss.
was a joke. It was a joke. Zero desires to marry any vampire.
I mean, I won't judge you if you do. Well,
No,
that's a
I-
lie. I think I will. I think I will judge you if you try to marry
know,
this one.
The pale look just really isn't for me.
Pulls up
Also,
your-
the teeth. The teeth are just a little creepy.
A little pointy for you.
A little pointy.
Mm.
Also, okay.
Oh yeah.
Who said that?
I mean, yeah, it was like, oof. I was like, I don't know if I necessarily want to. I was like, based on that history.
You daydream for a second. You just see Finn like going.
I was like, I don't know if I want to bring you back, just lose you if everybody ends up dying. I don't want to go through that a second time. I was
But,
like, well,
no.
if we get to see it, the Wizards 3 well, if we can talk with our rest of our group about possibilities and maybe the Wizards 3 have other ways to communicate. I really want to hear what's going on inside that rock.
The one you stuck in a wine bottle?
Yes.
How are they?
Well, I mean,
They're going to make a mess when they come out. You do realize that, right?
Prestidigitation. That's why we get spells, right?
Okay. Well, I'm
Okay.
pretty sure they're both not in a good position, a good state for heavy conversations. and Bexley's gone
Right.
off sulking. So
And I mean, hey, Robin is
Sulking.
entering the astral sea through the power of questionable choices and excellent seating.
Sulking, really?
Accurate.
Maybe
to Zen's eyes,
processing lots of
that's what you
information.
walked off to do is sulk.
Or process the copious amounts of information that was thrown at her.
We'll get her
Here's
some
information,
basic
Broco.
the
Believe in you.
treatment.
What'd you say, David?
You're an information broker. I believe in you. Or I believe in Bexley.
So you two that are still up, or lucid, I should say.
Yep.
Thankfully, the two that require the least amount of rest.
Yeah, true. Very true. What are you doing with the rest of your evening?
But
Go slide a plate of food underneath Bexley's door.
There's always food in the room for y'all when you come back.
It's like it's a raw steak.
She transformed back. She's a fairy again.
Fine, it's a rare steak.
It's very rare steak.
I mean, that's for me.
Gotta bring a mushroom. About that. Oh, get the fairy circle.
All right.
I
So
will go. Maybe I'm misremembering, but we were told that either the hand or I or both is somewhere on Faerun.
I think it was either. I mean, they didn't really give you if it was both or one,
Mm-hmm.
but those are relics that you know that are being sought after.
Yeah.
So, waking from your, well, not waking, I guess you could say, being pulled from your
River.
your otherworldly travels there for a little bit, and the wine bottle shattering, and and you all being the extra dimensional space, opening up, and y'all just know that there's glass about, and one of your companions has made little extra room in in a wine bottle to put this in, and the two that were reading or throwing pillows at the other while they were reading. Are you all
rude.
turning in for the night, or do we have more to do? Because just like normal, your supplies, Robin, have been delivered to your doorstep. I mean, to the front of your door, wrapped in a parcel that's wrapped in like paper and twine.
Yep. Okay. Oh, and I was writing down different things. So here you go. Because what was it? Christy wanted to know specifically. And read something. It's only like 2 sentences.
Okay.
Let's see. So to narrate at least one thing in there, this astral seed not arrive like a vision, gently filling the corner of the room until the little pocket dimension, this soft craft drifting through my own. Robin looked over at Quet and realized, what does that mind carried somewhere? There you go. That's the best I can do. Like on that short a moment. That work?
It works.
Did you say that out loud to her?
Well, not in Robin's voice though.
Oh, okay.
I mean, we're just like recap it of like, oh yeah, totally said that to her the next morning. That's it.
I wanted to hear what was going on inside the rock. Is what I was telling David. I was like, I needed y'all to narrate what was happening in there.
And I was like,
Ew,
the entire
no.
time, that's what I was like writing things down. I'm like, how about maybe the. Head on to bed. Now to finish the trip.
So, with that, if there's nothing else anybody wants to do for the night, I know, Bexley, you wanted to do some stuff, and we will take care of that outside of session. As far as communing and praying and that stuff. Cool.
I just have one question.
Sure.
Does the book I read at any point explain why Kaz hates Vecna so much?
Didn't get that. I mean, like, you didn't get that information before you were assaulted by pillows.
I still
So
like
it's Rin's
thinking of it
fault I
as-
don't have that information. Okay.
If you would like to spend a little more time reading,
Uh,
I will say this. Reading a little further, he was just power hungry.
okay.
Lust for power, corrupting whispers of that sword.
Okay. I will be sure to share that
Okay.
with the evil woman who threw pillows at me while I was trying to read.
Okay. I'm going to ask you all now to go ahead and give yourself a long rest. If you have not done so after leveling up to 16. You all have leveled up to 16 now. Scary. Scary stuff. The night drifts on. You all have a very, very restful night. Zen, yours is restful, but you still have those overwhelming thoughts of who Vecna really is. We'll say that.
Mhm.
Every once in a while, that dread comes up. It's like the bitter, gross smell that you used to get whenever his name was said, but magnified by 10. It's just like, ugh. But meditation can help that. As far as not needing to sleep, but you do meditate for your long rest. So that does seem to take care of that as the night goes on. The morning breaks. Each of your doors, you hear a sharp rap, a knock at it. Just too quick. I can't even knock on a table apparently. And didn't hear it. But 2 quick knocks, and if you open your door, show of hands who's opening the door. Okay. Everybody? Okay. Each of you is greeted with a different order.
Oh. Hey, it went off. It just took a while.
Oh, there it goes. Each of you are greeted with a different porter with the same message. The Wizards 3 would like to speak to you. If you will make your way to the common room. Take your time, get ready.
I don't go down there. I just start medicine.
Okay.
So, relay to me whatever is needed because I gotta get this medicine. They think we're going right away. Nope. They got now 4 hours minimum.
Is that including the hangover?
No hangover. Thankfully, rolled well. So.
Yeah, the con saves prevent any kind of hangover. Or, reoccurring, spots or twitches or anything like that. Those of you who are left, Robin is putting mortar to pestle, or pestle to mortar, whatever, taking that thing and grinding the other thing and making medicine. The rest of you, are you following suit, staying, or are you going to go to the common area?
Then we'll go.
I'll go.
As you gather
I'll
up,
give Robin some head scratches before I go.
as you go, or you make your way in, there is once again a fresh, lavish breakfast prepared for you on the table. There are carafes of water, different kinds of juices. There are kettles with tea and coffee as well. And Lady Alestra looks at you all, as you enter, all of you, be it one by one or at the same time. She looks and she goes, "Please make yourself comfortable. 4 of you. Where is Robin?"
He's busy. fixing some herpes.
Understood. Make sure that you relate this to him. This is very important information. Good news, bad news situation. Good news is we are not sending you directly off anywhere. So you do have time to make preparations, rest a bit. Not too terribly long, but do have a couple of days that you can use to prepare yourself for the rest of your journey. As you know, the more good news is there are only 2 pieces of the Rod of 7 Parts left. You all have done wonderful work so far, retrieving these quickly, efficiently. Quickly, she says. Efficiently, as far as we know. We really, truly appreciate you and wish there was more we could do. We all come out of this. We'll see that we're rewarded in some way or another. It's a grand task you all have stepped up to. All the gods have seen fit to send you to us as an answer to our wish. And you all have done exactly that. You have retrieved 5 broad pieces, and against all odds. So thank you. Mordenkainen just kind of, roughly smiles and nods, and Tasha just is still sipping wine. Kind of. She's not as curt this morning as she normally is, but she's not exactly warm. Lady Alestra looks at you and says, "Well, the bad news is we've put out feelers all over the realms, and as you know, we can and have. The Lady of Pain has allowed us to provide travel to different planes from here. She also has allowed us to research by sending teams out to find out exactly what is going on, a spy network, for lack of a better term. So while the Lady of Pain remains truly neutral to anything that's going on in all the realms, she's not lent hand, but she has not stopped us from doing so. We will say that. So by saying allow, I mean she hasn't rendered the flesh from our spy network's body. So that's always a good thing. We now know what Vecna is truly up to. We know that he is trying to ascend to God. This from lichdom to God. And we know that he will stop at anything. What we did not know is that he has taken prominent people from each realm, using their desires, their dreams, their hopes, their secrets to fuel this ghastly, infernal Ronnie forgot the word that quickly. Thing he's doing.
Machinations.
Ritual. To fuel this ritual that he is performing. It seems by capturing some of his cults and applying certain means to make them talk, these secrets are being used as power, and they are fueling or making him more powerful as he goes, so he can eventually remake the realms into what he wants. Now, here in Sigil, we are outside of time, space, realms, everything else. But I have fear that he will become so powerful that he can reach here as well. That is what you are banding together to stop. Just to bring to light just how important this is. You've done good work, and we need you to keep it up, because this rod seems to be the only thing that we know that can put a stop to this ritual. The other bad news is this. The artifacts that I told you about. The artifacts of his hand and his eye that were separated from him by a once companion. I say companion, but really a lackey, a general, Kaz. He has regained one of them. He has regained his hand. It is paramount that you find the eye as well as the next part, the next piece of the rod of 7 parts. If he has this artifact, this eye, he can basically put it back in his terrible face and do more terrible things with it. We will be sending you back to your home realm of Faerun when you are ready. And as I said, there is no need to rush off now. You will need to prepare. You will need some time to realize where you're going, because we will be sending you to a region that several of you are very familiar with, the region of Chult. We know that there was another lich there at one time, one that stood against Vecna. In fact, they hated each other almost more than Kaz and Vecna hated one another. Sararak is his name. And it seems that there is a tomb there that he built on another plane, but due to Vecna's muddling of the planes now, things are not quite meshing well. So this tomb has sprung up in the middle of the Chultan jungle somewhere. And it is paramount that you find this and find the rod and see if the eye of Vecna is there as well. There are strange things afoot there, as we know that there is a blue mist that surrounds some of the jungles, or that is in some of the jungles, but it seems to be more concentrated in some parts rather than others. There are beasts there, giant lizards. I believe we call them dinosaurs. That are some are able to be tamed, domesticated. Some are used for sport. There are many now of this kind that have gone completely feral, turned against their masters, owners, families, whatever, and returned to the jungles. There are many things that have gone wrong here, and we do know that loved ones that some of you may have are safe for the most part. But that is your next trip. We will be sending you to Cholt. And we've also located, we think we've pinpointed the other rot piece, but we will let you know more pending you finding this one. We want to make sure we know where it is before we send you anywhere other than Cholt. I say this with trepidation. I say this with take care, because I know loved ones are there, and I know you want to protect them. But remember where you are and remember what you're doing. And remember what's at stake. But also, it's okay not to leave behind a mess. You are outside of time when you're here, so what little time we have, it's more than what you think. If I know I'm speaking in riddles, it sounds like, but just make sure that you're careful. Let's just say that. Now, I will say that Vecna is very powerful indeed. But if he completes himself once again with the hand and the eye, he will gain even more power. And if we allow him to reach his godhood, everything that we know and we love, that you know and you love, will be unmade, cease to exist, unless it is some twisted, evil, perverted form comes from his mind. I know it's rather early in the morning for you all to hear this, but pull the bandage off, I suppose, and let you all marinate on that for a while. But with that being said, Mordenkainen has been hard at work. Though Tasha does like to tip the glass every once in a while, she has been paramount in sending our spy network out and making sure that they are fully equipped with what they need. So, that being said, each of you is more powerful than you think and has done great things so far. And so, tell yourself that great things are to come and that we will be victorious and overthrow Vecna. Make sure that what he wants never comes to fruition. Agreed?
Agreed.
Agreed.
Well, I guess that's my motivational speech for the morning. So, please, eat to your fill. Let us know what we can do. Visit the wards while you're here. Gather any supplies that you might think you need. Any gold from any realm is good here. And other forms of trade, such as gems or spices, things like that. But be prepared, because when you are ready, we will send you directly. So, we thank you for what you have done and what's going to be done. So, have a good morning. Get your rest in. Do the things that you need to do, and let us know when you're ready. Well, Tasha, Gordon Kanan, and they both look at it and say, let's get back to work. And they all kind of Tasha half shuffles out and walks, she's not pickled, but she's feeling pretty good for this early in the morning. Gordon Kanan is muttering to himself, and he says, you need, and he points to Zen, he says, you all need the rod piece that you just got. Correct? Or do you? I have so many running around. I forgot. Did I take that one from you?
Oh my god,
You took the one
triggered
we
one of the-
just got and gave us back the one that we had before.
Correct.
Piece
May I
might
see
use
all of them? I need the one that I don't that you have.
He just
And
gives
I will-
it to him.
Okay, and then I will return it before you all leave because you'll need it as a compass.
Just so
So-
you know, sorry to interrupt, but outside of it, I do have unintelligible mumbling male voice, and you just triggered
For
it.
Gordon
and
Kanan?
Gordon Kanan. So as soon as you stop talking, I just
Nice.
I don't know if you heard it, but that's what that was.
I,
If anybody did.
I heard something.
Continue.
They make their way out. Gordon Kanan still mumbling unintelligibly to himself as he's studying random scrolls he's pulling out of his sleeves and things, and he snaps his fingers. There he goes again. And he snaps his fingers, and a quill comes in, and he starts writing, and he wanders off. That being said, you all are left to breakfast. Robin is preparing medicines, and I'm going to say we as players and your DM, we're going to take a break, and we'll be right back.
Okay.
The sun breaks the edge of the sky. Whispers of the wind ask us why. We step into the unknown, hearts ablaze, bound by courage, lost in the maze. The road winds through valleys and peaks, a destiny that the spirit seeks. Through the shadows, the firelight glows, guided by the stars, where the river flows. Onward we ride to the edge of the world. Banners high, our fate unfurled, through storm and flame, through blood and stone. We'll find the place where legends are sown. On this epic journey we rise, we roam. Echoes of battles from days long past, we forge ahead, the die is cast. Every scar tells a tale of the fight, of falling down and rising to the light. The mountains whisper secrets untold, of heroes forgotten, of treasures and gold. But our true prize lies beyond the gate, the bond we share, the twist of fate. Onward we ride to the edge of the world. Banners high, our fate unfurled, through storm and flame, through blood and stone. We'll find eternal spring. Upon the field where shadows creep, the night arose from dreams so deep. With steel in hand and heart of stone, he faced the fire, he stood alone. Oh, brave knight, with courage high, you faced the beast beneath the sky. The dragon roared, the heavens cried, but still you fought, you never died. The dragon's scales, a burning gleam, its eyes like fire, a devil's dream. The knight stood firm, his oath held true. With every strike, the legend grew. Oh, brave knight, with courage high, you faced the beast beneath the sky. The dragon roared, the heavens cried, but still you fought, you never died. Through ash and smoke, the air was torn. The knight's resolve, it did not mourn. With final blow, the beast was slain, and peace returned to hill and plain. The villagers, they sang his name, the knight who conquered death and flame, a tale to echo through the years of valor strong, of silence fierce.
And we're all loaded.
Yay! I was making a weird face into the camera until I heard the werewolf howl. Which made me giggle a little bit. All right. So the Wizards 3 have shuffled off to do their own thing. You all have a virtual buffet of breakfast foods laid out for you, and Robin is toiling away making remedies.
Yep.
What do y'all want to do?
I'd like to prepare a plate of things. And before I go back up, I'd like to peruse the library and see if I can find a primer on dinosaurs, what they were talking about. That are
Sure.
involved. I just want to, if there's anything with pictures and stuff, I just want to get an idea. Picture books would be fun. I'm a little bit tired after the trip. Plus, everything's written in primordial when I look at it. It's an after effect.
Nah, y'all know each other well enough. I was gonna say make a wisdom check, see if you can figure out what he likes most, but
I'll put extra bacon on the plate.
there you go.
Me,
All right,
David,
so
I would be very unhappy. But hey, Robin.
Yeah. David would be like, I can't eat any of this.
I know, no.
But you're able to fill the plate up. Take it. Robin, you have food delivered to you. Are you letting Robin know everything that they told you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Robin, you are officially caught up.
Well, I just let out one long.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep. I have that button at the ready, just because it's just like as soon as I hear the
wait.
jolt.
Does this, Al, as I'm petting the back of your neck, like, does this mean I get to meet your mother?
I literally started probably throw off whatever you were planning, but I was waiting. Like as soon as Robin finds about that, it's just running through the halls. Yeah, like, no, like trying to find one of the three. Anyone.
Okay.
Doesn't care if it's Bishibu or not. Does not matter.
I'm just left there with platter breakfast on the bed, like,
Yep.
Bye.
Blueberry? Where are you going?
Make a perception check for me there, Robin, as you have to run down the stairs.
All right. I was actually really hoping I was rolled. That is 24.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just got in my head Robin running in one door and out the other,
Yeah.
like in Scooby-Doo, going no. Just a 7-foot tabaxi.
Looks like I got the zoomies about like, screaming no.
You do see Lady Illustrial talking to two porters, whispering to them and handing them just small rolled up scrolls to each of them and whisking them away the hands. And she
Don't try
hears
to
you,
block that.
no. She's like, oh, hello. What's wrong?
Schultz. Where exactly in Schultz?
So the portal that we can get you to, I feel like this is going to be a problem. It's going to be Fort Nyanzaru.
Runs
Yeah.
away.
Actually, you did drop it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drop.
So that's everybody's one.
Oh, I didn't say. I didn't actually say anything though. I did.
Yeah.
I oh my gosh, that was supposed to be my brain. Oh
That's
my
your
gosh,
pod.
that actually went out. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Apologies.
And she calls after you, Robin. Here, stop.
No.
No.
Nope. Runs back to the room.
Okay. You just see the door, like you run up the stairs, but you see the door open and shut behind you. What are you running to him, to the closet, under the bed, on the bed?
Probably just to go back into the medicine and just in a catatonic state now, just focusing on the medicine and just completely sensory overload and just nothing. Not unresponsive other than just keep working. We'll get back to that later, I'm sure.
Concerned, just watch. But I know enough not to get in the way
Okay.
when it kicks. I can hear the doom music dropping in your brain right now.
I still feel
Okay.
bad too, because like me as in David, like I did not even realize that an F-bomb apparently came out of my mouth.
You're fine. So as far as a picture book, that's easy enough to find. It's in the animal section. The librarian you see after you finish your breakfast and you leave Robin to I guess I don't want to say mindlessly, but just sitting there grinding, like staring off, like 1,000-yard stare, grinding ingredients together. You have a picture book of all kinds of different, thunder lizards, as you could say.
Terrible.
The terrible thunder lizards. Not I say all kinds, but there's not many that like.
Are there any books by like really cool adventurer gnomes or something that did an expedition that maybe tried to open up a theme park, but it went really badly and they never talk about it after that?
No,
Dang. There's opportunity for good fiction still in this world.
the book you have is the book they have that has the most information. Is shown to you by a young halfling young man, dressed in the same librarian uniform that you've seen before, and he tells you that now this is by some scholars that scholars of Candlekeep. And they I've read it. It's very interesting, and they believe that dinosaurs existed on Toril, not here, of course, long time ago. And then now there was a time period. I hate to say this, and I was prepared for this, but it's still it was called a time period called Days of Thunder, not a movie. No references to the movie.
I didn't. For once, I didn't do anything.
No, I was just saying that's all of you. But it's basically what we know as kind of like.
Oh, you said the magic word. Sorry.
Magic word.
Did you not hear the thunder?
Oh, I didn't hear it. I'm sorry. I was.
Oh, you're good. You're the only one that can
notes.
trigger it. So hey.
Okay. A lot of them in that time went extinct because there was a lot more, but you do have some notable species that might still be around, but not, some of them harder to find. Some of them make themselves make their territories widely known, such as Velociraptor and Tyrannosaurus Rex and Triceratops, things like that.
Well, the picture book gives me.
It's all stick figures.
Oh, all stick
I'm
figures?
kidding.
Well, should have sent an illustrator with them on their expedition.
They did. He was eaten.
Oh no.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. There are pictures. Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Robin, we know what you're doing. The other three, what are we'll start with Bexley. What are you doing?
I just kind of, after they leave, I just look at them and say, all right, so basically no new information except for he now has an eye. We're all doomed unless we go do their impossible task that we keep doing. And the rod is very important, but we have no idea what it does. And yeah, did I miss anything?
Not especially, no.
Okay,
Vecna's
so
already a god. There's that.
yeah, well, I mean, we knew that, or at least that he was close enough to being there. So, what was the point of this motivation speech, except for that he already has his hand and we're going to talk?
Wow, you're pessimistic today.
No, I'm just asking clarifying questions. I have no idea what you're saying, Christy.
Chrissy, your mic's out.
Yeah. All I saw was hand signals going like this. I'm like, I don't know.
Can't hear
Is
you.
it on your board or?
How's that?
There
Perfect.
she is.
I exist.
All right, what were you saying?
him if he reattached the hand, if he was able to reattach the hand, or if he was just holding the hand in the other hand, like that's where the hand gesture came from.
Oh. But no, not pessimistic. Just making sure that I didn't miss any information. But yeah, did I miss anything last night?
You missed Quetz and Robin getting high.
Hey, did I miss anything useful?
Well, Zen had an idea that maybe we should find Kaz, the general that initially betrayed Vecna. Sounds like maybe we figure out what this other Serac, other Lich and Schultz also did to fight Vecna.
From the
Speaking.
sounds of things, though, he didn't win. But hey,
Okay.
maybe he's got some secret weapon he never had a chance to use. Long story short, you didn't miss a whole lot. Vecna is or was a god king on his home plane. Now he wants to become god of every plane. Lost the
Got it.
hand, an eye, and the sword that took both, and now he's got his hand back.
Okay, so basically the hand's the only new thing. Okay. Next question. Has anyone told Robin we're going to Chult? I have a feeling that's not going to go over well.
I don't think, nope, I think I just heard him find out.
Probably heard screaming no, like, repeatedly, or at some point.
Okay.
Only them yelling yes.
I need an adult.
We are adults.
Oh, I'm so proud of you, Mikey.
It was there.
Shamed.
You know what's funny is I
I am
even thought
ashamed.
that same thing, but in reverse. But that time that kept in my brain. Anyway,
I'm sorry.
So should we go check on Robin?
After that
Mm,
reaction, probably not. Last time I gave him information, he kind of didn't really take it well straight from the beginning. So probably give him a little bit to, cool down.
I'm
At least
going
in
to
my
assume
opinion.
Quet can deal with all of that. And go do some shopping before we get shunted to another plane. Or back to our plane. Most of our plane. Since apparently some of us aren't actually from there.
Assuming that's directed at me.
Well, I mean, Quet isn't from Torwall
yeah.
either, so.
I don't know where I'm from, other than this.
But
And all
yeah,
I do love the Lady of Pain, and a very, very kind matron of the city. Stewart. Appreciate her very
Crap.
much. Okay.
As long as you're not acting up, she doesn't care.
Oh no. Let us go shopping. Look for Robin.
Robin is still
Wigan.
digging out.
reacted better to the special wine than the news of Jolt.
Wherever I find them, I'll love. We're going shopping. Want to come, or want me to go?
Magic bow.
Magic bow.
That's
Or
all you
bowl? Did you say magic bowl?
get. Bow, magic bow. You know, the plus
Oh,
one
okay.
or more essentially to get a magical heavy crossbow if there is any. But hey, the shopping trip will be easy since I'm literally just gonna be sitting there making medicine.
So on our way to who else going to the Grand Bazaar?
Then we'll
you
I'll
would
go.
have
get
my
this.
Okay. Robin, what were you gonna say?
housekeeping item for my key that I will just message directly. Doesn't impact.
Zen, what were you saying?
That he's going shopping.
Ren, I know you're going, and Bexley, you're going.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. So, I have far too many tabs pulled up. Great Bazaar. Y'all make your way through the wondrous sights that is the cities the city of Sigil. The razor vine that crawls up the walls is being dealt with. You see people of various species just wandering about, talking to one another, some yelling at each other, just business as usual. You know, you pass by certain little shops and you'll see a devil taking morning tea with a deva or an angel, them speaking to one another. Different things such as that. You make your way into through the streets, and after a minute, you find the Great Bazaar. Let's keep saying Grand, but it's a Great Bazaar. That vast plaza of shops that you all have visited before. The boisterous throngs of shoppers and bustling avenues. Let's do this. Let's make it interesting. Walking in, the shops have changed not too much, but you are notice that there is what seems to be a pawn shop that has sprung up. A souvenir shop on the outside of it has a few things on the outside of trinkets. Some of them look kind of chintzy, you know, kind of like a little cheap, but they're all like little doodads and knickknacks outside, you know, kind of what, you know. We'll say the some people will get mad at me if I say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. You know those shops down at like the beach called Wings? It's that of Sigil.
Ooh, t-shirts.
But we've got y'all hear the ring of hammer and anvil. This particular entrance you walk in, you do see a fire giant standing next to his massive anvil, hammering out like a massive sword big enough for him, and he has two magmen that are as his helpers, and they look like they're studying his craft as well. He's got mounds of weapons, you know, lined up around him and on display as well. Several of the swords that you see have smoldering pommels, you know, a little bit of smoke coming off of them, things like that. So it really depends on what you all are looking for and where you need to go. So whoever, I'm going to, out of the four of you, I'm going to say, raise your hand. Who wants to go where? I literally saw all three of you at one
All
time.
of us.
All right.
Ladies first.
We're going to say, Ren, go first.
I had the same goal as Robin for bows, so armory.
You see that blacksmith right in front of you. Or, well, off to the side of it. Walk over. You see that fire giant look back and go, look alive. His two helpers kind of stand up straight and look ahead. Go clean something. And he kind of leans down, and you see he's huge. He's mad. He's a giant. He's like, well, what can I do for you all? And you can
Magical
feel the heat.
herbs.
You feel the heat emanating off.
Ooh.
Magical bows. Well, if you like weapons, you're in the right place. Drac hits himself in the chest, picks you right up. What are you looking for in the way of a bow?
Well, I'm looking for a certain magical longbow, but I believe out of fights, did you walk in with me?
Yeah.
As
Took it all
Hopefully
four of you walked in.
yeah, all of us walked in. It's like I'm interested in a certain magical longbow that maybe you've heard of called the Oath Bow.
The Oath Bow. Well, if you would like an Oath Bow, all you have to do is make an oath to your god with your bow. And he just kind of is like, that nervous, awkward, like, okay, whatever.
I just
Number
pull out
one,
my
come
book
here.
and I'm like, yeah, lucky.
And you see one of his helpers runs up, just calls him 1 and 2. He's like, 1. And he begins speaking a different language to his helper. Does anyone speak giant?
Catatonic.
So y'all,
Curious who Robin does.
but you're not there.
But I'm not there.
Y'all have no clue what he's saying. And he goes, give me 10 minutes. Anything else?
Look over at quiet.
I'm looking for a heavy crossbow. One and definitely endowed with magic, but when I say heavy, I mean user of this definitely prefers to shoot broomstick-sized bolts and has a penchant for hitting right in the sweet spot. As I'm looking for either a big old crossbow like that, something that can easily survive durability but can deliver high draw weight, and any kind of special ammunition fitting.
Well, I don't deal much in a lot of enchanted equipment, but I do have, and he pulls out a fine looking heavy crossbow. So this one came by. The things I do have that are enchanted, they take some time. So this one just got done the other day, and in his hands, it looks like a smaller crossbow. But when he hands it down to you, it is a heavy crossbow, like you've seen Robin carry.
Okay.
And it's got some heft to it. And he said, you could say that was magical. I mean, it is magical.
What's magical about it?
How do I say it's +1 without saying it's a +1?
I mean, out of above table, you could always talk about the string. Maybe the string is made of a really fine arcane metal or something.
It's +1.
Yeah.
He said, and that will run you 500 gold.
500. Is this the hardest hit you got, or is there something a little bit more?
He pulls out a bolt that looks like a regular crossbow bolt to him, or maybe a little smaller. And he hands it to you, and you're like, oh. And he's like, if I don't kill what you're aiming at, you don't need it.
Okay. All right.
As
don't
far
know.
as any special ammunition, I don't really deal in ammunition. Just good weapons.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Yeah, I'll go ahead and hand over some gold for it, and take this fine implement of destruction.
Yep.
Yeah, and I guess Rin, I'm off to see a leatherworker next. Anything from there, or are you good here?
I'm good here. I'll meet up with you.
Okay, and I'll tap the side of my head, whisper at you later, and then I'll go off and go find the leatherworker.
Your mic is doing something weird.
Is it?
It
Mine
kind of
is-
like
Yeah, I
it
got a little
was. It sounded like
bit.
you
It
were.
was.
Yeah, it sounded like you were in a talking into a cup string phone.
That is
Cool.
that's actually a good way to describe it. Yeah, but you're back to normal. But yeah, there.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, I heard you say you're going to tap the side of your head.
Yes. Oh.
Okay.
As a a nod to psychic whispers,
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
set it up with the four of us here.
Okay.
and I'll depart, leave her here, and go look for a leatherworker.
We will come back to you. Okay, give me 1 second. Let's see. Okay. The helper one, as he is known to you all, after a little bit, after parts ways from the three of you, one runs back and he is carrying a what looks to be a something long wrapped in a cloth, and he kind of just sets it down on the table and touches the fire giant on the side of the leg. He's like points at it, like saying thanks, and he says thanks. Oh, go clean. Think I've got what you need. It's considered a special order because I knew I had it, and I just got it in, and he takes it and he unwraps. It looks like he's like pinkies out, being very delicate with it because he is a large being, and places what looks to be a finely crafted bow, and unstrung right now. But any description that you've had, and any pictures drawings that you've seen of it, this is oak bow.
Reach
He's-
out. Like, can I?
Yes, to take it with you, you kind of pay the gold, but yeah, you can take a look. And he looks in there. He kind of shakes out the cloth, and there's a bowstring that says, like, string it up.
My wimpy straight, bend it, put the string on, probably struggle.
Make a strength
second.
check just for giggles.
I was like, I can only imagine how much I would struggle. It's a 2.
You go to bend it, and you pull it down, and you're like, you sit, go, bang, like that. And he's like, oh, you're an archer? He takes it from you, and with just one simple swift, he strings it up for you, and it looks almost like it's just a little tiny bow in his hands, and he just hands it down to you in this booming voice. He goes, careful. You break it, you buy it.
Spin it around, look at it, just test it out, and then ask, well, how much?
And you look at it, and the bow is finely crafted. Like, it has white wood, and I keep wanting to say handle and pommel, but where your hand would go is like gold with red inlay, and it's very, very, very pretty. It's a special order. Very nice. Very rare bow. And he starts doing some calculations in his head. Let me think. Carry one. Going to say. And I have a lot of weapons on this list right now.
I
Just
vaguely
lost your
remember
bow.
what you had texted me like a year and a half ago, I think, when I asked.
You texted to me right now.
It was like around 8,000 gold, I think. It was pretty steep.
That is steep.
You should have that amount close to.
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah.
He looks at you and says,
Like 400 on wine.
I'll psychically whisper and ask, how short are you?
8,500 gold.
Oh, sorry, what did you say? Okay.
8,500 gold.
Ooh.
Again, I like psychically link.
Too much. But I'll look at him and ask, how do you feel about a down deposit?
You want to put a bow on layaway?
Hey, my blue light special.
You have those jades. They're worth something.
Oh, I'll pull out the jades. I'll pull out that +2 sword. I cannot say that.
Short sword.
Joy sword.
It is. It is hard.
It's hard.
I'm not laughing
lovely
at you,
face
but for some reason
sword.
that was just too cute. So I gotta admit,
It was cute.
that was cute.
Can't say it. And then I'll pull out the
He's gonna look at Ren and say, "I'm not selling this to you again until you say short sword."
Nope.
Oh, you're screwed.
Persuasion check. Freeze it down.
No, he doesn't say.
And also pull out my
short sword isn't used. Take 500 gold off of it for you. Trade in on with the sword, and he starts looking at it. It looks like a toothpick in his hand. He puts it down. He says, looks at the jade. It's like some fine inlay. He give you 150 extra off for the jade.
I'll pull out my lightning bow and say, what about with this?
That one hurts to give up.
It does. It hurts.
So you're at 8,200 right now with the trade-ins you got. So you got like a bow of lightning? Is that what do we call it? We got you.
Yeah. Storm bow.
Storm bow, that's right. Man, you went on a search for that too.
Ren, on to the next adventure for the search of shiny object.
Right. The storm bow. I'm looking at my notes. What did it give you a plus to anything?
A +1.
+1, that's right. How much is it's 1d6?
1d8.
With 8, that's right.
Yeah, 1d8.
How many charges?
4.
4 charges. Okay. It's pretty good and used. tell you what, I like you. I'll take it down to, with all of this, anything else you want to sweeten the pot with?
I was like, I have a lot of other random stuff. I'm not gonna make us sit here and do that though. So I was like,
Well, I mean, you got an eye patch I know of.
yeah, I was like, that's what I
You
was saying.
sold
I was like,
your chess set.
I have a lot of random things I could just throw in here. But can I?
I'll tell you what, with the eye patch itself, because there's a peridot in the middle of it,
Mm-hmm.
that would make for a fine pommel decoration on a smaller sword. He'll take it with everything that you give him. He'll take it down to 7,500 gold.
Okay. I'll thank him, sigh a little bit, be like, I was like, I think this might have to wait.
And I psychically whisper again, how much are you short?
Nope. I want to do this one on my own. As much as I appreciate it.
I need one thing and then I have no use for money. Or at least I don't mind sharing. I don't mind sharing.
Oh, okay. I was about to say like
So I realized how it sounded whenever I
Yeah.
came out. Like,
I have given away all my mortal possessions. I have no use for them anymore.
Are you drinking some special Kool-Aid that we should be worried about?
Check out our sneakers. I'm sorry. Maybe
Yeah,
we'll
like-
find you like a bounty contract too.
In the future, post
Yeah.
after after we deal with all this, I'll go on my like bounty hunting rampage, and then
Maybe there's somebody in Cholt that has one that can be relieved of it.
it better not be Robin.
Maybe there's an entire group of people who use way too much gold in their daily jewelry.
Eat the rich.
Hold on.
It's like all their dinosaurs that they ride have like massive gold earrings.
Be like, I
Yeah.
really don't think we need those.
I'm just picturing the road to El Dorado.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, where did
As you gather your stuff up, he looks at you and says, "What do you need it for?"
does
this
it
is some
sound
serious equipment.
okay if it set I see we're saving the world?
We're not just saving the world.
Everybody saves the world.
Taking down an evil god who wants to destroy the world.
we're fighting a lich
Over
that can
the
end all
psychic
realms.
link. He wants to rule it.
He wants to rule it. I don't know. I was like, I don't feel great about having evil, crazy god running the
But-
Make
world.
a persuasion check.
I rolled really well. Better than a 2.
We're persuasion checks.
Well, 27
Good lord.
plus 11.
I don't think I've ever seen you roll that well in persuasion.
She really
Yeah.
wants this back.
All the stuff that you're gathering up, leave it. How much coin do you have?
I was like, pull out my bag of way too heavy gold for me. That was probably knocking me slightly sideways.
Now remember, your gold comes in different forms. Smaller gold pieces, bars, things like that. But it is very heavy.
It's heavy.
especially if you have 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 gold pieces worth.
Yeah, it's roughly 5,600. So
I gave
close,
you, he gave
but-
you 150.
but again, I will go get this gold and come back.
$400. How much did you say you had?
5,600.
Two. You see the other helper come forward. He goes, go get the contract. Who runs, scurries away, and then comes back. He has a piece of parchment. He says, places in front of you. You know, he's holding between his thumb and forefinger, and he puts it on there, and it's a regular sized piece of parchment for you. And he says, make your mark.
Nice little flourishing signature.
You owe me 1,500 gold. And if I don't get it within a month's time, I will report you to the Lady of Pain. Well, not directly to her, but it will get back to her. She doesn't take kindly to thievery in the Great Bazaar.
I don't think she takes kindly to anybody, but
You're not wrong.
I appreciate it, and I just give my stormbow like a final like. pat
He
before I
snaps
hand
his
it over.
fingers. You see 1 and 2 come up, and they start gathering up all the stuff, and they run away. They don't like run. They're not like little goblins, but they gather it up. They take off. And he says, "I don't do this for a lot. I haven't seen you all around here, which means, well, I have seen you, but see you coming from the tower. A lot of stuff that goes down in that tower that does good for the realms. And where do you hail from?
Small part of Faerun, between the borders of the Western land and the Fey realm.
Well, I myself, I hail from Faerun. I escaped we will say, a rather poor life in the Sword Mountains, but I've made quite a bit of money here, and I'd hate to see anything happen to make me stop earning that. So if you're going to save the realms, as you say, do so with your new bow. But I want my money.
Put up my hand to shake his.
He sticks out his pinky.
Deal.
Deal. Contract is binding to anyone present. He points to Bexley and to Zen. He says, if she dies, her debt goes on to you all.
I am not there.
No, you're not. You dipped out at the right time, my friend.
Then just gives Ren a side eye.
I just roll my eyes at her.
I just look at them. All of a reason to keep me alive. So I just start. It's like, I was like, kind of like awkwardly. All right. So then Bexley, what do y'all need?
10?
Got any magical jewelry for spellcasters?
He looks at you. He goes, "Yeah,
You know who might?
no." Ah. Thinks about it for a moment. Maybe. Let's roll the die. Yeah.
Cyclically tilted. He doesn't, then Quetz probably does.
And he points at a little boutique about 100 feet away. He says, "There's a dark weaver that owns that boutique." And now he's a little scary, but he's okay. Now, he has an eye for fashion, and all of his clothing are made out of shadows. And he leans way down, and his massive head comes right next to you. He goes, "But if you say, 'Let me see your summer line of fashion,' he has a few extra trinkets in there that he might be able to let go.
I appreciate that.
Things that others don't know about."
Let me see your summer line of fashion. All right. I appreciate that.
Because, he's a dark weaver.
Hmm.
Aberration. Summer. Funny. Go on. Get out of here.
And I will.
1,500
I'll make
gold.
my way.
And you didn't say any of the trigger words. 'Cause I even have a cash fail a sound ready to go.
Cash register.
No, it's just more like if you.
Sell.
I mean, if you will.
Oh,
Apparently, you said one of them. I don't know what it was.
Okay. Sale.
It has to be. I put it so that it was more than. I think the smallest is like 2 words, but it has a very low confidence interval, so it has to be at minimum 7.
Okay.
So, not necessarily going to trigger in the middle of you're talking about gold and like in the middle of like a house situation. Like that's not the good time for that.
But I will make my way over to the stall
Well, it's a building.
building. Yeah.
It's
Before
an
I get
actual
there,
shop.
do I know what a dark weaver is?
Oh no, make a history check. An aberration.
Natural 20 for a 33.
Yeah, dark weavers are nasty aberrations, but most people here, most things on most, what's the word I'm
Creatures?
looking for? Creatures, thank you.
Entities.
On Sigil are
Law-abiding citizens.
law. Well, we're not going to say law, but we're going to say they live in fear of the Lady of Pain, and they're just here to, like, if they're in the Great Bazaar, they're here to make some cash.
Okay.
The door, the windows are pitch black, and there's just a sign that just says that says Cloak of Shadows on it.
Cool. I will make my way inside.
And there's no bell or anything. The door opens, and the ambient light from outside does not pierce the shadowy inside. And as you walk in, Bexley and Ren, are you with him?
Mhm.
You all are greeted. It's the best way to describe this fellow as being. You see 2 look to be like mandibles stretched out, and a large, almost like insectoid head with 6 eyes, and it's just kind of crawling on top, like to greet you on top of a counter in the back, and with a few hisses and clicks, inside your head through telepathic abilities, it says, "What can I keep?"
Yeah, your shop was recommended to me for your impeccable sense and fashion. I was hoping you would let me see your summer line of fashion.
And all six eyes kind of like dart to you. And at that moment, you all see when you walked in, it was hard to see, but like there are mannequins and there are racks of clothing racks up. But each individual garment on these mannequins, on these racks, are completely made of shadow, but they are garments. You see cloaks and jackets and dresses that swirl around, which are made of shadow and are different shades of black and gray and some deep, deep, deep purple. And each of them, you see those mandibles click a couple of times. And if I'm not mistaken, you speak deep speech, correct, Zen?
No, I speak deep
Oh.
drow.
Deep drow, that's correct. Okay. Nobody here speaks abyssal or deep speech, do they? You just hear a odd word, and these mannequins and clothes racks disappear, and two tables appear, and shadows swirl about them and drift away, and you see different medallions and necklaces and rings and a couple of wands appear on the tables, and he says, and you hear in your heads, "I trust that we can keep this between us."
Wouldn't have it any other way. I'm looking for something geared towards spellcasters that want to act subtly.
And he kind of crawls out from behind you, see him kind of stretch up a little bit. I chose. I forget what they look like. Yeah, there we go. And you see that the what looks to be appendages are made of shadow beyond this initial almost insectoid head, and four legs kind of click against the floor a little bit, and two arms come out that come down into points. And he walks on the opposite side of the tables that came up beside of you, keeping the table between himself and you. And you see the eyes dart along this first table, and he says, "Subtle. Subtlety is something I appreciate, Drow." That's how he refers to you.
Mm-hmm.
And he points to one ring that is on the table. This one might be what you are searching for. And he is pointing towards a ring. Let's see if I can find a picture of it real quick. It's a dark silver ring. It almost looks like if you put it on your finger, it's almost like a tongue that wraps around it. Like it kind of overlaps itself. And he goes, 430 gold pieces, and the ring of the mute mage is yours.
How much did you say?
430 gold pieces.
Then we'll pull out 430 gold pieces and lay them on the counter.
You see that one pointed arm kind of scrape them, and the gold pieces disappear into the shadowy parts of his being. He says, "Now, might I interest you in a cloak or a dress for the ladies, or whatever you're interested
What sort of clothes?
in." And the mandibles click again, and the tables disappear, and the clothing reappears. And he says, "Only the highest of fashion." He's obviously just offering you a regular cloak.
Yeah.
But would it make you look?
Then we'll take the ring and just slide it onto his finger. This is all I need. But the ladies can speak for themselves as far as if there's anything they want.
Curious. In your summer collection, you have a ring of resistance, anything in that nature.
Let me make sure I'm saying this right. Being who I am, being what I come from, anything that would negate necrotic energy or magic might be my undoing.
You understand? And I respect.
Well, back into the light.
Sorry. Autocorrect. I was messaging Mikey and I said I have boots of elven kind, but of course autocorrect says I have boys of elven kind.
I was wondering what that was about.
Whale.
Other than the boys of
Whale.
elven kind, I'm like, what are you saying?
Where do you keep this? Where do you keep this, Robin? Where are these?
No. Back on task. Ren, would you like anything from the creepy shopkeeper?
I'm just like wide eyes, be like, "Those are some really nice rings." I'll just step back.
Good day. Once again, I'll see. This is all telepathic.
I will hold the door open for Bexley and Ren. And just as I walk out, happy to know where I can do business.
Gold is good. And he scurries off.
And secrets are better.
Mm-hmm.
And I will close the door and leave.
Okay. Hey, Quetz, you've been sitting there for a minute. What are you looking for?
The fine.
There are several. The one nearest you is a leather worker. Sorry. I'm once again pulling up notes. Dolgrim, the Dolgrim hammer front, a dwarven leather worker who makes leather armor, belts, scabbards, anything that you can make a leather, boots, anything that you can make a leather, he'll make. Within reason.
I guess it's a bazaar.
No, he has a. There are physical shops here. He has a physical shop. There are tents. There are. And they call it the Great Bazaar, but it's. You see stone shops. You see tents. You see wood buildings. You see different kinds.
I've been imagining that it's a bunch of tents that are like.
Yeah.
And that's this entire time. That's how I've imagined.
Yeah. That there are doors and buildings and tents and.
I will.
There's. Yeah, it just smells like rich leather in there. Just see a dwarf with two thick, long brown braids in his beard. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. And
Door open, I think was the noise. I don't know.
I did go inside.
And a top knot, and he has a leather apron on, and you can see different leather working tools stuck in the pockets. And you hear him go, yeah, welcome in. Hammerfront's Leather Emporium. What are you searching for, young man?
I'm searching. First is a gift for birthright, and the other is maybe a weird little project. Maybe. But first, and I pull out the muscle crossbow, or the heavy crossbow. Scott, I would love to see you have the detective really fine make, could even be magical if you have something to like. A large strap for this.
Like
a holster.
Oh, like to carry it on your back.
Yeah.
How decorative.
Well, it's for my love, so I would like for it to be something that is not only, well, potentially sentimental. Fine craftsmanship doesn't have to be ostentatious as far as like color, design. My love does prefer to slink and move through the shadows a little bit. So anything that's like finely intricate, favorite patterns, designs, or maybe something that's fancy.
Don't do enchantments, but I could do a braided leather strap with what we call chocolate brown.
Okay.
So it's a deeper brown. And I can braid in some black leather straps into it.
Could you also do some engraving on it for it, on the inside of the strap for me?
What do you want to say?
Shoot for the stars.
Aww.
Takes
Love quest.
out a quill out of his. He pulls out a little notebook. He goes, shoot for the stars.
Shoot for the
Spell
stars.
that. Shoot for this 4. He makes a 4. He seemed like
the
literally
number
like
4.
Yeah, in common.
And it would be nice if this were written in common, not anything else.
Yeah, common shoot for not 1, 2, 3, 4, but like
As
4.
in,
Like
yes,
this is 4. Okay, shoot for this.
to aim for a thing.
Hey, okay. Shoot for the stars. To aim for. Anything else?
Just shoot for the stars. Love quest.
Shoot for the stars. Love.
Aww.
What? Spell that name.
Q-U-E-E. I feel like this is gonna be a birthday cake that doesn't come out with the the way you've had to write this down so many times.
Give me a day and a half.
Okay. And second.
It's going to be 75 gold. Labor, materials, engraving. I have to put solid leather on the inside to engrave it. And half up front.
And I'll gesture.
30 gold up front.
Okay. I'll gesture to my height. He's a little bit taller than me, a little bit broader shoulder. But
Pulls out the quill again. Starts going. How tall?
Let's see. What's the above table for Robin?
7.
7'8" or something?
Yeah,
Just straight 7.
I think a 7'1". No.
I'll do the man.
Big Love. Okay, tall.
Yes.
75 apples high. No, he's doing Smurf measurements
Smurf.
now. He says, got it.
All right.
Day and a half.
For the second project,
Yeah.
let's see. I'll pull out some sketches I made earlier and the primer on the dinosaurs. I'm looking for potentially getting some saddles that could be adjusted for larger beast, or maybe beast of war.
How big?
That's the kind of the kicker. Not exactly sure how big they can get, but I'd like something with either rope braiding or straps that can be adjusted larger amounts. I'm not looking for anything like a howdah or like a large carrying platform. Something simple that I can carry in a bag of holding. Boy,
What kind of beast?
I'll show him the pictures of the dinosaurs and generally kind of describe the anatomical motions that I theorize they might have.
Give me a week.
Okay.
Never made anything quite like this. Give it my best shot.
Is there another craftsman that does have
You're not going to
um,
find a better leather worker than Hammer.
Oh, I didn't insinuate the leatherworking quality. More of the, if there's anyone that does specialize in such saddle.
Not that I know.
Okay.
He just starts mumbling to himself. But give me a week and I could try to make one. I mean, I'll make one. I will make one. Whether it fits.
Two saddles retrofit for this, and I'll pay in advance of 100 gold to see if experience.
Two of them, 100 gold up front. With something like this and the time it takes and the leather that it's going to take, it's going to be 100 up front, 250 gold on delivery. So 350 total.
Okay. And I'll sweeten the pot if you're able to get the extra apprentices in to help you finish it sooner.
Yep. I'll let you know if I have any labor attached to it.
Okay. Now, one last thing. I'll gaze around his shop. Are there any leather hats?
I mean,
Like,
he looks around. There's just like
hats?
little
Like,
skull caps and things
okay.
like that. Yeah.
I'm looking for like leather cowboy hats or safari hats or something.
No, this is mostly like armor.
Okay.
You know, leather armor hats.
No Stetsons. All right.
No.
That's good. I had a picture of Robin in a Stetson.
Bam.
Yep. Howdy, ma'am.
Yep.
All right. So that's going to be 100 gold up front,
Plus the 35.
35 up front for the strap. And about midday tomorrow, I'll have that strap done.
Sounds. See you.
I'll have it ready.
Thank you
Start
kindly,
scratching, scratching his hand like I'm doing right now, apparently, because that's when you talk like an old man, you got to scratch your hand. And he's not even old dwarf, but you know, dwarves are old. All right, well, have a good day now.
You too. Boop. Pop out.
All right, Bexley,
I need armor.
there are armors around.
The best place to get studded leather armor.
There are several. You'd probably be looking at. There is a Dragonborn who owns, who has a, an art like a weapons and armor place. Steranos is the name on the sign. Steranos Armor and Weapons. It's a big building.
We can try there.
So you're going in there. Okay. Small chime above the door. You walk in. You see a gold dragonborn stands up, looks at all three of you, and says, "Hey, welcome in. How can Steranos be of assistance?"
Hello. I'm looking for a piece of armor, studded leather, the silver eagle.
Oh, icky. Armor's-
Robin's not.
I got one with an eagle on it. What does it do? He kind of looks at you. He says, "What exactly are you looking for?"
I'm looking for something that can. How to word this? Minimize the amount of damage inflicted upon me, as well as move me out of harm's way. And
Magic.
yeah,
That'll be a special
Magic.
order.
Okay.
He goes behind it. He has an ink pot and a quill himself. Pulls out a little sheet of parchment. He writes down studded leather, eagle.
Silver
Doesn't want to
eagle.
get hit hard. Wants to move. That is going to be a special order. I can see what I can find, but if you come back tomorrow morning, I'm sure I can cook up something.
Well, I appreciate that.
Mhm. Anything else?
Hmm. As far as I know, that's it for me.
All right. Anywhere else that anybody needs to go? All right.
Need to
As you
go
all-
find Ensum. His alchemy shop.
Yes. We'll talk about that after session because it is getting late.
Okay.
You've shopped there before, so he's familiar with you. But with that, I'm going to say as you all gather up your newfound belongings or placed your orders, psychic whispers sent out saying, "Hey, whatever we want to do from here, we've got the day." I'm going to say that we're going to call it a night tonight, and with that, we will be back next week. Tonight was kind of needed a little bit of an RP and a little bit of shopping because you don't really buy a lot of magic items. You all just kind of find what you find and cobble together, which has been, I've been impressed. So
A lot of us work in
Oh.
public. Well, it's kind of second.
it's true.
Yeah.
But if you're watching, we thank you for watching, and we will be back next Sunday to play again. You all are awesome, my players, and if you're watching, you're awesome too. So we appreciate you, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.